Alright everybody, we have today a prediction, my prediction, of how Galaxy Impact Garp is going to look in OnePiece Bounty Rush. Of course, we aren't 100% sure he's coming, but his chances of being the final EX definitely shot way up. Of course, he is probably the most hyped character right now. Maybe you can argue Shanks is, but since Garp's episode is new, I'm going to say he's a little more hype at the moment, and we have like 50 EX Shankses in the game, so yeah. But we're gonna look at a concept of Garp. Of course, we don't know if he's coming, like I said. This is just a concept. This isn't real. This is what I'm gonna predict he's gonna look like. Also, I made one for Dark Element Roger before he came out, before he was even announced as EX, and I got pretty close. I'm gonna say I got pretty close to how Roger actually is in the game. I predicted his like stun skill when he's on the flag. Also, I predicted, of course, he could grab the flag, but that's pretty obvious, you know. But anyway, back to Garp. Before we get into it, I am going to pull this up. I always pull this up. So this is every single EX from every single anniversary. We got all the way up to 5.5 anniversary. Of course, Garp is there. Of course, he's not confirmed, but I just put him there because I'm making a concept of him as the final EX of this anniversary. So we have all the anniversaries, whatever. We have Runner, Defender, and Attacker. For every anniversary that has 3 EXs, we have all the 3 types, of course. There's some annies with only 2, but that's way early on when they didn't do 3 EXs every annie. But, of course, we know Garp is gonna be, or whoever the final EX is gonna be, Attacker. We got Blue Defender, Boa, Blue Runner, Lucci, and then finally we got Attacker Garp. Whatever element, doesn't really matter, whatever color. But we just know he's going to be Attacker, or whoever's in the slot is going to be Attacker. So we are going to take a look at his skills and stats that I predict he will have. Of course, his skills are pretty easy to predict, saying he doesn't really have many moves that he used recently. And of course, we know the move. You know, I will get into that in a second. But first skill I put is it's from the manga. I'm not going to say the name just in case everyone doesn't want to be spoiled or show it, but he does an attack in the manga against Kuzan. Of course, we see Garp and Kuzan are about to fight in the anime. That's not really a spoiler, I don't think. And yeah, we see they're going to fight. Plus, I think they showed in the theme song, didn't they? Yeah. But yeah. So this one, it will just be something like he'll grab the enemy or something, or he'll go near the enemy and punch him with a hockey fist and back or something like that. Skill 2 I just made up a name, Fist Impact, something like that. It shoots a hockey fist forward or whatever, knocking back enemies. It's like a long range skill. I just, if you remember when he made his ship fly in the newest episode, how he did it. Basically, that's the attack. He just sends a big shockwave across the map from one, fist, and it will just be a long range attack that will hit the enemy, knock him back, whatever. And then, of course, I could be wrong, but Galaxy Impact seems like a nuke skill. Like, obviously, we got Luffy's skill, we got Z's skill. They're about on the same level of destruction, I would say. And, of course, yeah, I think Garp's skill is going to be a nuke skill, of course. Well, I've just put it's probably going to be a large area attack. I honestly could see them making him so OP that this attack literally covers the whole map. Not killing everyone necessarily. The people who are close to you might die, of course, since it's a new skill. But the people farther away will just get sent flying no matter where they are. Even if no matter where they are on the map. And yeah, we'll send them flying. I'd say the closer the enemy is, the more damage it should do to them. So if someone's all the way at the cross of the map, you're on your treasure, your first treasure, and then the enemy's on their first treasure, and you use it. It should just send them back, maybe do 25% damage. That's quite a bit still, but I'd say, I don't know, it's a pretty devastating attack. They gotta make it strong, right? And of course, yeah, that's what I think. And also, I think, I could be wrong about this, but I think you know how Gear 5th Luffy is? He's every single type. He's Attacker, Runner, and Defender. I think it's possible that could be a Monkey D family kind of quirk. You know, like the Lunarians have their flame, stuff like that. I think that could be for Monkey D family. They're gonna make it. And of course EX. Of course we got Egghead Luffy. Of course I don't expect Egghead Luffy to be all elements, all types. But I do think he could have that. He basically is just like Gear 5th. He starts off as attacker or whatever. He sits on the flag, he turns into defender, he gets off the flag or goes in the enemy's treasure, he's runner, and he gets off his flag, whatever, and starts attacking, he's attacker. You know, basically like that. And then also, I think if he doesn't have that, he might have Zoro's kind of quirk, where he can change elements. Zoro's and Sanji's, I guess Sanji has it too. Where they can change their element typing. Maybe Garp can go from white element to dark element, or dark element to light element, maybe. That'd be pretty OP, because you can fight all the light elements with your dark element, and then when you don't want to be as effective against red, blue, and whatever, green, you can switch to your light element, which is, they are less effective against it, which would be pretty OP. They could also continue the theme of the anniversary. So far, every single anniversary character in this anniversary is blue. I don't think the next one's gonna necessarily be blue, but I think he could possibly be base color, one of the base 3 element colors, green, red, or blue. I don't think the next EX is gonna be blue. I don't think they're gonna have a full blue anniversary, but it is possible. But yeah, I think he could possibly be red or green, but I hope he's light element switching into dark element. That'd be really cool in my opinion. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Garp. And then of course we can talk about a little bit, I guess. If Garp comes, Kuzan might come, of course. We will see about that, but yeah, Kuzan could come. I don't think, if they make Kuzan a bounty fest, honestly, like, come on. We need I mean, technically he's not an admiral anymore, but we need marine type characters. More EXs of them. We have a Kainu and Z, and technically Z isn't a marine anymore, but literally just a Kainu. But yeah, I guess Kuzan isn't technically a marine anymore either, so it'd be like Z, but non-pirate EXs. We need more of those. Hopefully next anniversary, if it's not this one, we'll get Kuzan, Garp, and like Kizu or something, like 3 kind of marine. Of course, like, yeah, I said Kuzan's technically a pirate now, but I don't know, I still think he might be undercover or something as the leader of Sword or whatever they call him. But we will see. And then, yeah, so Garp, I think skill 1, his attack, he'll just grab the enemy, whatever. Skill 2, just a long-range area attack where he just thrusts his fist forward or something, sends out a hockey beam or whatever. And then, of course, Newt skill, whatever, impact, galaxy impact. Of course, they could make galaxy impact skill 2 or skill 1 and just don't tone it down. That is possible also, but we will see. I'm not 100% sure if that's how it will work, but it is possible. But like I said, it's on the same level as something like Luffy's attack and Z's attack, so I highly doubt they're just gonna make it a normal skill attack. Hold skill, I don't will he have a hold skill? I doubt he will have a hold skill. It's possible though, just like Gear with Luffy's counter, he could have a hold skill like that. And then other than that, I think he could possibly be every single element. He could be runner, attacker, and defender, just like Luffy, Gear 5th Luffy, of course, as like a Monkey D family kind of quirk, just like I said, the Lunarians have their quirk. And then also possibly, if he doesn't have that, he's not going to have both. If he doesn't have that, he might be able to switch from dark element to light element. I think would be really cool. But yeah, Garp will probably drop, if he does, in 20 days, about 20 days from when I'm making this. It's the 5th, so he's coming out the 25th, 26th, or 27th, one of those days. And of course, One Piece Day is only 5 days away also, so we will get that info soon. And I don't think they're going to reveal the EX there, though. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, new EX are coming, but they're not going to reveal the EX there. They're going to tease the EX. They'll give us a little teaser. Like, if you remember the Gear 5th trailer, they, like, put his heartbeat or something. They just put a random trailer that showed no new characters, and then at the end, they just teased Gear 5th Luffy coming by putting his heartbeat. Because so many people were hyped. They did reveal Claw that day, though. But, like I said, it's just way too far. The next EX isn't going to come out that soon. The EX, every single year, from like Akainu, I think, always came out around the 25th of August. Shanks came out around the 25th. Akainu came out around the 25th, and then what was it? Gear 5th. Yeah, Gear 5th came out around the 25th. I think Gear 5th was actually a little later than the 25th, but yeah, the EX is gonna come out around then. He is not coming out any sooner. One Piece Day will tease it. That's all. They could have revealed Bounty Fest too. I could see them teasing some Bounty Fest that day, also, along with the teaser for the next EX. Because I doubt they're just gonna hold a big stream just for a tournament. Because last year the tournament lasted 2 games, I think. I think the other team just 2-0'd them or whatever in one whole tournament. It was so quick. And then, yeah. And then they revealed Claw. But of course, the second EX already got revealed, so it's not gonna be the second EX. But yeah. Garp hopefully will come. We need some more Marine EXs. And we will see in about, well, we'll see in about 5 days when the teaser comes out. If there's a teaser.